Right now, I have a performance goal in the gym of being able to do toe to bar. I really want to improve my core stability and strength. So in this week's vlog, I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes of how I'm setting myself up back from holidays, straight back into my routine and reaching the goal of toning in through my stomach, aka losing body fat and building muscle. Because if you don't know, I'm currently on a 12-month mission to look better in my 30s, and I did it 25, no extremes, no calorie counting. We just got back from an 8-week stint in Europe and Thailand, and gosh guys, it's so good to be home. It is currently Friday. It has taken it out of me, all of this travel, so I'm only picking up the vlog now. But it's perfect timing because I am sitting down and planning my meals for the week. So the way that I structure my own meal plan is I eat the same thing 3 days in a row and 4 days in a row. So 3 days being Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I am going to sit down and plan those. So this is the meal planner that we use. Because how it works is we fill in and pick our meals for the week, and then it gets delivered into the Fit and Free Academy app inside here. And then how I do it is I will go into my vault inside my recipes, and then my meal plan is here for the week. So I know exactly how many grams of food I need in order to achieve my ab goal. So right now I am in the performance phase. So I'm really focusing on my performance in the gym. So fueling appropriately for that, which means I am eating at maintenance. What I do is I sit down and I make my grocery list and make my Woolies order, online order. I don't love going to the grocery store for just everyday groceries. I love when it's fun, but when it's the mundane day after day same things, I don't like doing that. So good morning you guys, happy Saturday. So we are getting into our routine today. I have just been to the gym. I'll put some clips over. It was a really good workout, like I said, really focusing on core, glutes and arms. Now we are on the way to pick up our groceries that we ordered yesterday, and then I'm going to show you a full day of eats of what that looks like back in routine. Good morning. Made it back from the gym. Got our groceries. These bad boys are my favorite steaks. I'm gonna make the pizza out of those. So just unpacking everything. Had seafood, McMuffins. I'm such a lazy girl when it comes to cooking rice. I hate doing it. Anyway, so right now I'm starving. It's 8 a.m. and I'm going to have brekkie. So I've got the choc peanut butter smoothie option, or I could do the bacon and egg McMuffin. I love having the option because then I'm like, do I want a sweet or do I want a savory? And that's the cool thing. Typing in my workout. Guys, if you're not tracking your training, it's probably the reason why you're not seeing results. As in tracking the weights that you're using. So important. So here, I think I don't know what I feel like. Because the cool thing is now I have all the ingredients for these two. I've got more for the chocolate peanut butter smoothie. But I have the option today where I could have either. I don't know what I feel like. I think I'm actually craving a smoothie. So I think I'm going to do that. So this is the vibe. This is my recipe. Let's make it. Actually, no, first, let's put these bad boys away. Okay, something else that I do, actually, holy shit, this is so good. It's such a good smoothie. Feels like I'm drinking this at a cafe, but anyway, something else that I'll do getting back into my routine is just like think about and like kind of make, not necessarily a list, but like get a good idea of what I'm going to listen to on my morning walks, because like my morning walks is like sacred. I love them so much, but sometimes it is hard to get out of bed. What I've found is that if I have something that I'm looking forward to listening to and a coffee, then it just makes the process of getting up so much easier. So that's what I'll do now is I'll just think about what I'm going to listen to this week so that I'm know exactly like that. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm not scrambling in the morning being like, oh my God, what am I going to listen to? Because that feeling is frustrating. So I'm just going to map that out. And then, of course, I'll have my coffee with that to just, yeah, set myself up for the week. Groceries done. Food is great. Just living. Good morning, happy Sunday. Finished at the gym, which you just saw the workout. And then now just having a breakfast, the bacon and egg McMuffin, and then 300 grams of, I'm supposed to be having watermelon, but I don't have that. I'm going to the fruit check today, so I'll just have that a little bit later. I went for a walk yesterday afternoon. It was so nice. I also didn't show you dinner just because I am just so tired. And it's just like such an important lesson because like in the past, coming back from holiday, I would have been like all in. I would have been like, let's lock in, let's get our shit together, let's do everything perfectly, basically. But I just was reflecting on it when I was walking yesterday. I was just like, I just really feel like I need to honor how I'm feeling, and I just had such low energy and I was just like not enjoying it very much. So I walked a little bit and then I turned around and I came home. And before I would have beaten myself up for that, of like not doing it as well as like I was doing it before I left or when I was away. And I think there's just an important lesson of like just easing back into it and really letting go of any sort of perfection mindset, because it doesn't have to be perfect. I know that I'm just going to keep building now that I'm back. And this is why I wanted to make this video, is because like you don't need to keep resetting. You don't need to keep thinking that you have to be like on and perfect and meeting these such high expectations that we put on ourselves. Instead, you just need to be consistent and honoring your body and how you're feeling and what you can push for. So like yesterday, my workout was so good. Today's workout wasn't as good. And again, I'm not beating myself up for it, because all beating yourself up for it does is makes the process unenjoyable, and then you're more likely to drop out of consistency. So it's all just about that 1% better every single day, and just building with momentum, and then honoring that. So, and building with momentum, and that's how you see results. So I'm going to enjoy this bacon and egg McMuffin. It's so crazy, like 6 years ago, there's no way I would be eating a bacon and egg McMuffin for breakfast, like no carbs. But now I'm like, I had a English muffin with honey before I worked out, and now I'm having another one. So 2 in the space of 2.5 hours. Yay me. So in terms of getting prepped for the week, I'm done. I don't have to worry about food, exercise. It's all in my app. My training programs are scheduled. I know when I'm doing those. I'm going to be doing them Tuesday, Wednesday. Day off tomorrow, rest day, and then Tuesday, Wednesday. That's in the app, non-negotiable. That's happening. I'm going to get up and walk every morning and go to the gym at about 11 o'clock. I think it's really important that you know when you're going to tick the boxes, having a plan, because piss poor planning equals piss poor results. So I'm going to get up in the morning, watch the sunrise every morning, because the sunrise this morning was just beautiful. Once the sunrises slap, Gym sessions are planned in, my meals are planned, groceries are done. Monday for me is meal prep day, so I'm going to be meal prepping Monday to Thursday. And then, yeah, so today, Sunday, all of my jobs are done. I want to go to Adairs today. I want to buy a new Doona cover, which I'm very excited about. I want to get like a chocolate, of course. I love everything brown, so I'm going to get like an espresso. I want to get an espresso color, a bit darker than chocolate. And that's about it of the plans. Relax. Take it easy. Set myself up for a week. So I'm going to wrap up this vlog here because I'm going to start afresh tomorrow where we'll meal prep together. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you more than you know. Comment below on what you want to see more of because I love to hear what you guys are enjoying, what you like, what you don't like, all of the things. But I will see you guys next week.